Hi everyone, today we're going to be looking at birds. So the RSPB are doing a Big Garden Birdwatch on the 29th to the 31st of January. So if you go onto Facebook or Google RSPB Big Garden Birdwatch, you can log in and they give you all the information. They give you information about the different kinds of birds and things like that. So basically what they're asking you to do is to go into your garden and I think it's maybe an hour or a half an hour or whatever you can do, and just count how many different birds are in your garden, just so that they can work out what birds are where in the country. So what we need to do first of all is to get the birds into the garden. So today we're going to be making some bird feeders. So for the first one we're going to need some pipe cleaners. Of course I've got the black tops so you can't see them. Some pipe cleaners and some, where do we put them? Cheerios. Okay, so anything that's got a hole in it that you can thread on that the birds will eat, and that can do it. So take your pipe cleaner, sorry this glass thing's bumping, and just bend the bottom of it up. So it's like a little hook, can you see that? So this will just catch the Oreos, and then you just thread them on the top. So see the first one's caught on the bottom bit, and then just keep threading them on. Now I've only got black pipe cleaners, I keep forgetting the name for them, pipe cleaners, so you'll have nice bright coloured ones I'm sure, or you can get some nice bright coloured ones. So again, it will brighten up the garden, cheer up the miserable looking trees at the minute because they've got no leaves on and things like that. So once you've got to the top, you can see they're coming on quite well. Once you've got to the top, I'm just going to finish it here, but you would go right up to the top, then you would just put a wee hook in it, and then that's how you can hook it onto the tree. So I'll show you that. We'll go outside and we'll actually hook it onto a tree in a wee minute. Okay, so that's the first one. You can also join the pipe cleaners together by twisting them, so you could make circles, love hearts, whatever you want to do to put into the tree to make them look nice, but that's the basic idea. So the next one, what we need is toilet roll, well not toilet roll, toilet roll tube, some seeds. Now this is just a wild bird seed that we've got. If you don't have any wild bird seed, you could crumple up some cereal, breakfast cereals, oatmeal, any kind of things that the birds would eat, and peanut butter. Okay, so what we need to do first of all is another bit of wool, is thread the wool through the tube like so, and then we're just going to tie it. So this is the way that we're going to hang it up in the tree or on the bird feeder, or wherever we can. Okay, so it's best to do this first because you'll understand why, because we're going to get a little bit messy. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to do an option without the wool, and how you can hang that on the tree as well. Okay, so we take a knife, make sure it's a blunt knife, and make sure somebody is with you to make sure that you're safe. And we're just going to, sorry, I'm right beside the window and all the cars going by, you can hear them, they're so loud. So I'm just going to spread the peanut butter onto the roll. Now I've got chunky peanut butter, but I think smooth would be actually easier to spread on. So yeah, this is quite fun because this is where you can get a bit messy and a bit covered. And also if you get any on your hands, it's easy to clean off because you can just lick your fingers, as long as you've not got a peanut allergy, that is. Also what you could use is anything that's really sticky, so you could use some like chocolate spread or butter, like margarine and stuff like that, because all of these things are good for the birds as well to eat. They're all kind of got high fat content, so that's what the birds need at this time of year to keep them warm and to keep them going. Alright, so this is actually harder work than I thought it was going to be. There we go. So as you can see, it's all covered in peanut butter, or pretty much all of it. Okay. Ooh. So then what we're going to do is we're going to get our seeds, and we're just going to roll this in the seeds. And if you can see, all the seeds are now starting to stick to the peanut butter. So I'm just going to go around one more time to make sure we're getting as much seeds stuck to it. And the birds are going to love this. Okay, so that's that one. So then we just hang it up in the tree like this. So you can see all the seeds are stuck, looking very nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the other ones that I was going to do, and then we'll go outside and stick it up just before it gets a bit too dark. Okay, bye. Hi, so that's me wrapped up warm and back outside. As you can see, it's starting to get quite dark, so I thought I would just try and do this quick so I can get the video up for you today. So as you can see, we've got a nice tree here with hanging spaces. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one that we made, and I'm going to hang it up onto one of the branches. So earlier today we had loads of birds out, so hopefully tomorrow will be the same. So there you go, it just hangs on, so the birds can sit on here and peck away at it all they want. This is really hard trying to video this while watching, so I think I'm going to turn the camera around. So that's much better. I can actually show you what we're doing now. So I made one of the Cheerio one, and I've made it into a triangle. So you just twist the edges of the ends of the pipe cleaners and make them into whatever shape you want. So again, we can just hang that up here, and it looks quite pretty. Now I made one of the toilet roll ones without any wool, because if you can maybe find, I'm going to try and find a good one. I think actually right beside it is the other one. You can just actually like thread it onto the branch so that you don't need the wool. So if you don't have wool, that's fine, the birds can still get at it. And the last thing I've got is the little one that we made at first. So I'm going to put this round here, because a lot more of the birds come to this little feeder, so they'll maybe see this one and have a wee munch. So there you go, there's our bird feeders. I will report back to you and let you know how what the birds think of them tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see lots of new birds tomorrow. Okay, enjoy!